Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Jared Powley's Fragrance Reviews. Tonight we're going to be examining a fragrance that goes back all the way to the year 1814. That's over 200 years ago, 210 years to be exact. No, this is not an original bottle or the original formulation of Truefitt's and Hill's Spanish leather cologne. So this is classified as an EDC eau de cologne concentration, and also it is considered a leather fragrance. So the house of Truefitt and Hill goes back all the way to 1805 in the fine city of London, and it was a hairdresser and a perfumery house. So it is a house with a tradition of great dignity and excellence. So like I said, the bottle I have is the most recent formulation. There have been likely many changes in its formulation over the years, probably from more natural ingredients to ever-increasing synthetic ingredients. Still, I believe this fragrance retains much of its elegance of how London would be 200 years ago. And of course, I was never in London 200 years ago, but by reading about London and knowing the pictures from like the 1840s, 1850s, you could get some vibe of how London used to be. It was one of the finest cities in the world at that time, and it still is. This scent, to me, it's a spectacular masculine scent, and it's very great value. It is not overly expensive. So I'm going to take this out of the box. It's got a very barber shop style of bottle. It's got a very nice kind of little bit embossed logo on the back. So I'm going to give it a spray. It's got a heavy sprayer. So initially, you get a very deep, dark, kind of a citrus, a floral, kind of a little bit of a rose floral vibe. It's very remarkable. And you get a little bit of sweet spice, and you can start to take on, almost right from the outset, a little bit of leather. When the first dry down happens, the fragrance becomes more powdery. You still get the red floral notes, but there's more leather. Still the sweet spice, but this is a very unique and spectacular smelling fragrance. And if one was to travel back 200 years to London in some type of wealthy men's barber shop or some type of social establishment, this is likely something you would smell. Later on, I find the fragrance becomes a little bit more animalic. It's still powdery, leathery. It's a little bit creamy. You get some incense. You still have the rosiness. But it definitely takes on this gorgeous kind of dusty dirtiness, which is not too heavy, not earthy, just a little dusty and dirty. And when the fragrance, I would say, is fairly complex. It develops. It has many facets, many dimensions to it, and that's what's so enjoyable about it. As advertised, the top notes are bergamot, orange, and pimento. The mid notes are lavender and clove, and the base notes are leather, amber, musk, vanilla, and tonka. I do not know if those are the same ingredients that were used 200 years ago, but this is what is in this current formulation. Performance on this was decent. It's an eau de cologne concentration. So it's about 2 to 3 hours. You're going to have to reapply, but it plays very well off the clothes. So who could wear this? I think anybody mid-30s and up. But if you are an ambitious or sophisticated gentleman, I think you could use it at any age, because this is a very definitive style fragrance for the rugged individualistic type of gentleman. Final thoughts on this. I think this is a gorgeous scent. For my personal taste, I consider this fragrance very dynamic and complex. Definitely, most definitely, I could see this being a signature scent. Something that when people smell this, they would say, so-and-so is definitely in the room or in the building. That's how prevalent I think the smell of this could be, and how much the kind of emotional connection you can make with something like this. I also love the heavy old world feel, not the old school feel. Old school means 1970s, 80s. Old world means from 100, 150, 200 years ago. Nevertheless, this is a truly unique fragrance that there's nothing like it out there on the market today that I can really say it's in the same category. But once again, this is a great value, but always try before you buy to see if you like it. So if you like this video, hit the like button, the subscribe button, the notification bell. Any comments or questions you have, leave them down below, and I'll always get back to you. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.